that's definitely the longest time, right? Does anyone have a relationship over 20 years in the audience? Really? A couple? Who? How long? Who? You? 33? All right, 33 years. What is the secret? Friendship? That sounds like he's still trying to get laid, but all right. Feels a little bit like that. 20 years. So I do remember like when we first started dating and we moved into each other, like with each other, she sat me down and she told me that the way that this would work is we both have to compromise. Which if your significant other tells you that we have to compromise, you're going to do a lot of compromises. Because like she did give up some things, like she gave up some closet space. And then I gave up like my furniture, clothes, hobbies, and all my friends. So like, compromise, we did that. But I do, like, it is, after 20 years, things still surprise me. Like, you still get curveballs, which is amazing. You guys would know this, right? And, sorry, your name? Tom and Vicky. Tom and Vicky. So 30 years. So my wife last week leaned over to me. We were watching a show called 90 Day Fiancé. I don't know if you've seen that. That's a great show, right? There's a lot of cheating involved in that show. She leans over and she says, I think if you ever cheated, I would forgive you. And I don't know how to react to that information. I'm not sure what the right reaction is. Tom, 33 years, she leans over and tells you that. What's the right reaction?
I'm sorry, what?
If she says,
That's what he said.
yeah, it's probably the right answer. So if she says she's okay with it, if she'll forgive you if you cheat on her, what do you say? You gotta have an answer to that. That's probably the right answer. Never be a reason. That's a great answer. I can tell you what the wrong answer is. Apparently the wrong answer is joy. Like you cannot high five her like she just gave you a hall pass. That is not the right answer. I also think the wrong answer would be like relief. Like I don't think you can be like, actually I do have something to tell you. Like I feel like that would go over pretty bad. Luckily I didn't have that done. And I'm still learning, like the relationship thing is still, even after 20 years, like things still come up to me. Like for a long time I thought like honesty was the key to a relationship. Like I thought that was the case until I moved to Barcelona. And hear me out, because my wife and I went to the beach and we did our research. We learned that like we have to be prepared to go to the beach in Barcelona, like tetas afuera, right? Like there'll be some topless women at the beach. And you gotta understand we're American, right? So like, school shootings, automatic weapons, we can handle that, right? Like, we got that. But if we see tits in public, like, it's a problem. So we go to the beach and we're like, all right, we're prepared, right? Like, we're prepared. And we got to the beach and within 5 minutes, we realized that we were not prepared. Because within 5 minutes, a guy took his pants off at the beach. And I was shocked. He had a huge dick. I mean, it looked like you had to feed it twice a week and give it a name. Like, it was I get it. Like, if I was him, I would take my pants off too. Like, if I had his dick, I would do this performance with my pants off. But, like, I always thought honesty was the key until I realized that I never loved my wife more than when she leaned over and said, that's just too big. I don't know what I'd do with it. I was like, I love you. I'm going to pretend like you're not lying. She does want to go to the beach a lot now, which is a little strange. But that's okay. I do feel like we have a ton of single people in this audience, which means like you're not relating to any of my relationship and childhood things. But I'm going to give you some tips because some people might go out tonight and get pregnant. There's a chance. As Belinda said, I have 3 kids, right? We wanted to, but the pull-out method doesn't work and she's Catholic, so you got to deal with what you got to deal with. And but here's what I'll tell you, like when you do have a kid, it is an emotion that you don't like. Having a child, you love this child more than anything in the world. And at the same time want to punch it in the face. Like that emotion exists at the same moment. And I can tell you, like, it's from the beginning. So when we first had our kid, we had our first kid, there was this big fad going around. It was like, don't shake your baby. I think it's still a thing, but back then it was like really serious. And like there were TV commercials. It was like, don't shake your baby. There was pamphlets. This is what happens if you shake your baby. Every medical professional that touched your baby was like, don't shake this baby. And I just remember looking at my wife and I was like, who the fuck would shake a baby? That is insane. I love this baby. And then they send you home with the baby. Guys, and at the end of that first week, I really want to shake this fucking baby. Like, not a lot, but enough to shut it the fuck up. I think that's my time. Belinda?
Wasn't that a great set? Give it up for Rick. You haven't even met her, but don't you kind of want to hang out with his wife too? She's fucking awesome. Okay, I also want you to tell your wife that I'm not only a fan of 90 Day Fiancé, I'm actually a scholar. Okay? Yeah, I know everything about it. Okay, so Rick, you have experience, so I feel like you're really gonna understand this audience. Avoiding my gaze isn't gonna help anymore, guys. So you're gonna play, yes, sir? Or did you already play? No, you didn't play.
I'll play.
You did play. Okay, wait. So let's wait.
No, you said I'll
Okay,
play.
first, I want to go for one of Maggie's friends in the back. You ladies are so lovely. Do you want to play with the glasses on? Or you with the glasses?
They all have
Yes?
glasses.
Tell me your name. Jasmine. Jasmine is in. Okay, Jasmine. And with the hat, what's your name? That's you, babe. Yeah. Amanda. So we've got Jasmine and Amanda, and we need a man now. You two are too pretty. You two are too pretty. Okay, sir, you? What's your name? Yes, you. Yeah, I love when I call people and they're like, no. You came to an interactive show. Read the directions next time. What's your name, sir? Mattel. Okay.
Mateo.
Thank you, Mateo. Thank you. No, thank you. No, it's me. Mateo. Okay, so you're going to ask the three of them questions and then using all of your wisdom and knowledge, decide if they would bang her or kill each other.
Okay. So Jasmine, let's start with you. If you have to choose, Jasmine's right?
Yeah.
That's the right name? Okay. You have to choose between kids or pets. What are you choosing? Aw, that's nice.
But what are you choosing to do them? Bang, marry, or kill them?
Not the kids. Don't fuck the kids.
Okay.
All right. Kids, got it. All right, Amanda. If you have to choose between a first date, are you doing a picnic in the mountain or dinner and movie at your house?
Dinner and movie in my house.
Dinner and movie at your house. All right.
AKA Netflix and chill. All right, then it moves fast.
All right. Mateo, if you have to describe yourself in bed, are you a soft breeze, a firm handshake, or a jackhammer? Jackhammer? I don't know. I've seen those quads, man. I don't think they got. All right. So we're
That means it only lasts a few minutes.
it's not going an hour.
Yeah.
So right up your alley. But wait,
I know.
You're going
I
an
know.
hour? All right. All right. I feel like Amanda, you're gonna get murdered because you're inviting the stranger at your house on the first date, which seems like a bad strategy.
That's some dad advice right
Yeah,
there.
like, I mean, come on. Mateo, you're going to be the one to kill her, I think, because of the jackhammer on. And I feel like Jasmine, you need to marry Amanda because the kids, it's just sweet, the kids, and I think that we're going to go with that.
Okay, give it up for Rick. All right, but before he goes, he does technically have a pass, so you can bang him, or at least say you would bang him. So now is your time to judge.
I have 3 kids, kill me.
Give me a scream if you would bang Rick.
Jesus Christ. Reminds me of high school all over again.
Would you bang his wife?
Yeah! Fair enough. That sounds
They
about
haven't
right.
even met her, but she's hot. Okay, give me a scream if you would marry him.
I'll take that.
They were saving their scream for the long term, okay? And give me a scream if you would kill him.
Oh, that's sweet.
This is the most boring, the nicest audience we've ever had.